Would you eat a steak that looks and tastes like beef, but has 70% less fat and a fraction of the environmental impact? Raised on open land by America's largest bird, ostrich meat, once an exotic novelty, is now shaking up the protein market, fetching premium prices and promising a future where healthy eating meets climate-smart farming. Could ostrich be America's next big superfood? Meet the ostrich, nature's giant red meat producer. Species: the ostrich, Struthio camelus, is the world's largest bird, native to Africa, but now farmed on every continent except Antarctica. Physical marvel: up to 9 feet tall, 300 plus lbes. Can run 45 mph, 72 km/h. One ostrich yields 75 to 100 pounds, 35 to 45 kilobytes of boneless red meat per bird, more than most cattle, sheep, or deer per animal. In the wild, ostriches are grazing, foraging omnivores that thrive in open, arid landscapes. America. The first large ostrich farms started in Texas and California in the 1980s. Today, American Ostrich Farms, Idaho, is a national leader in humane, climate-smart ostrich production. Global and U.S. ostrich market, from feather boom to protein revolution. Historical note: ostrich farming began in South Africa in the 1800s for feather trade. At its peak, ostrich plumes were worth more than gold. By the 1990s, focus shifted to meat, leather, and oil. And market size: the global ostrich meat industry is valued at 3 to 4 billion a year. Global Market Insights, 2024. U.S. production is small but growing, estimated at $100 million a year, mostly from a handful of ranches in Texas, Idaho, Arizona, and California. Premium price: retail, $20 $40 lbs for prime steak cuts, higher than most beef. Exports to Europe and Asia are increasing as consumers seek alternative, health-conscious red meats. Why ostrich? Nutrition, health, and consumer demand. Lean red meat: protein, 22 to 24 g, 100 grs, comparable to beef. Fat, 2 to 3 g, 100 grs, 70-80% less than beef. Calories, 110, 100 grs. Cholesterol, 60 mg, 100 grs, lower than beef lamb. Iron, B12, zinc, selenium, higher than beef or chicken. No hormones or antibiotics. Most U.S. ostrich farms are hormone and antibiotic-free, touting clean meat for health-conscious consumers. Dietary appeal: keto, paleo, gluten-free, heart-healthy, and allergy-friendly. Consumer trends: rising demand for exotic and sustainable meats. Millennials and Gen Z drive new market growth. Farming ostrich, from hatchling to harvest. Breeding: ostriches lay up to 60 eggs/year. Each egg yields 24 chicken eggs. Eggs incubate for 42 days. Chicks reach market weight, 250 kilograms, in 12-14 months. Farming methods: free-range or semi-intensive. Birds roam in large paddocks with access to native grasses, grain, and supplemental minerals. Climate adapted. Ostriches thrive in hot, dry climates and use less water feed per pound of meat than cattle. Space needs: one ostrich requires 1,000 sq-ft, less land per protein than beef due to rapid growth. Animal welfare: American Ostrich Farms highlights low-stress handling, outdoor rearing, and humane slaughter, earning animal welfare certifications, processing, quality, and safety. Harvest: birds are processed at USDA-inspected facilities. Only prime cuts, offal, and some rendered fat are used for food. Traceability: each bird is tracked from hatch to harvest for food safety and transparency. Shelf life: ostrich meat is flash frozen and vacuum packed for distribution nationwide. Byproducts: ostrich leather, luxury bags, boots, feathers, costume decor, and oil, cosmetics, skincare. Diversify farm income. Culinary culture, from steaks to street food. Flavor: described as beef-like. tender, slightly sweet, and never gamey. Top chefs serve ostrich carpaccio, tartare, steaks, and medallions. Cooking tips. Best cooked rare to medium rare. Overcooking dries the lean meat. Grilled, pan-seared, or sous vide. Great for burgers, kebabs, and stir-fry. Modern recipes. Ostrich tacos, meatballs, jerky, bolognese, and steak salads appeal to adventurous eaters. Cultural fusion. Used in African, French, and fusion cuisine. Featured at wild game festivals and high-end restaurants from New York to LA. Sustainability. A low-impact red meat solution. Eco-benefits. Feed conversion. Ostrich produces 1 kilos of meat per 2 to 3 lobes feed, twice as efficient as beef. Water use. Needs 90% less water per pound of meat than cattle. Emissions. Ostrich emits a fraction of the methane compared to cows. Land use. Higher meat yield per acre, ideal for marginal, arid, or drought-prone lands. Regenerative potential. Grazing improves pasture health, soil aeration, and supports biodiversity when managed well. Economics. Profit, challenges, and barriers. Startup costs. Eggs and chicks are expensive. Fencing, paddocks, and veterinary care require capital. New farmers face steep learning curves. Ostriches are curious but can be aggressive. Profit potential. Top ranches earn 1,000 plus net profit per adult bird from meat, hides, feathers, and oil. Supply chain hurdles. Limited processing facilities, lack of mainstream distribution, and market novelty status keep supply tight and prices high. Controversy. Regulation myths and public perception. Zoning and animal control. Some states restrict large flightless bird farming. Insurance and liability are challenges. Misconceptions. Some think ostrich is wild game or unsafe. USDA standards match those for beef and poultry. Market education. Farm tours, chef tastings, and influencer campaigns are shifting public attitudes and overcoming the exotic stigma. Innovation. The future of ostrich in America. Selective breeding. Genetic selection for faster growth, feed efficiency, and meat quality. Tech tools. RFID tracking, smart feeding, and climate-adaptive pasture management. Product innovation. Snack bars, pet treats, ostrich-based protein powders, and ready-to-cook entrees. Research. Ongoing studies into ostrich oil, anti-inflammatory skin health, regenerative grazing, and alternative feeds. Giant bird, big promise. Is ostrich meat the future of American protein? Ostrich's journey from feathered curiosity to superfood is a story of innovation, sustainability, and health for a changing world. With a fraction of the environmental impact and all the flavor of premium beef, ostrich could help redefine red meat for the next generation. Final reflection. As Americans seek healthier, greener, and more ethical protein, will ostrich take center stage or remain a high-priced curiosity? For some, it's a trend. For others, it's the future of food. Would you try ostrich meat for the taste, health, or climate benefits? Should more farmers raise ostrich, or should it remain a specialty product? Share your ostrich food stories, recipes, or farm experiences below. Subscribe to Agri360X for more journeys into wild, farmed, and future foods. Every day at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.